You ever notice how rain doesn't just fall, it changes something inside you? It's quiet, soft, almost comforting. And yet, there's this strange heaviness that comes with it. Like you're calm, but also a little sad. Not the kind of sadness that breaks you, but the kind that makes you stare out the window a little longer than usual, thinking about things you don't normally let yourself feel. Why does that happen? Why does something so peaceful make you feel so emotional at the same time? Imagine this. It's late evening. The sky turns gray. The air feels different. Then the rain starts. At first, it's just background noise. But slowly, everything around you begins to slow down. The world feels quieter. Your phone doesn't matter as much. The noise in your life fades, and suddenly, you're left alone with your thoughts. And that's when it hits. Memories you didn't plan to revisit. People you don't talk to anymore. Versions of yourself you've outgrown. It's like the rain unlocks a part of you usually keep hidden. You feel calm. But at the same time, something feels heavy. Almost like your heart is trying to say something, but doesn't know how. Here's what's really happening. Rain changes your environment, but more importantly, it changes your mind. When it rains, the world becomes quieter, less stimulation, less distraction. Your brain finally gets a break from constant noise, notifications, pressure. And when that happens, your mind naturally turns inward. You start thinking, reflecting, feeling. Not because something is wrong, but because you finally have space to feel what's already there. There's also something deeper. Rain lowers light levels. The sky darkens. And your brain responds to that by producing more melatonin, the same chemical that makes you feel sleepy. At the same time, serotonin, your feel-good chemical, can dip slightly. This creates a strange emotional mix. Relaxed, but low. Peaceful, but a little empty. That's why you don't feel anxious in the rain. You feel still. But in that stillness, emotions you've been avoiding start to surface. Pause for a second. Think about the last time it rained. What did you feel? Not what you told yourself, but what you actually felt. Did something come up? A memory? A person? A version of you? That's not random. That's your mind opening a door you usually keep closed. Rain also triggers something called emotional association. Over time, your brain links rain with certain feelings. Movies, music, past moments, goodbyes, loneliness, peace. So when it rains, it's not just weather. It's a collection of emotional memories playing quietly in the background. That's why two people can experience the same rain. One feels comfort, the other feels sadness. And some feel both at the same time. But here's the part most people don't realize. That sadness you feel in the rain isn't really sadness. It's release. It's your mind finally slowing down enough to process things you've been carrying. Things you didn't have time to feel. Things you pushed aside because life kept moving. Rain creates a pause, and in that pause, your emotions catch up to you. Think about it. How often do you actually sit with your thoughts? No distractions, no noise, no scrolling. Just you and your mind. Almost never. And when it finally happens, it feels unfamiliar, uncomfortable, even a little heavy. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Real-life example. Someone who's constantly busy, working, studying, socializing, they rarely feel their emotions fully. They don't have time. But on a rainy day, plans cancel. Energy drops. Everything slows down. And suddenly, they feel everything they've been holding in. Not because the rain made them sad, but because the rain gave them space to feel. Here's the twist. What if rain isn't making you sad? What if it's helping you heal? That quiet heaviness you feel might actually be your mind processing things you've ignored, letting go, slowly. without pressure, without force, just naturally. Pause again. Next time it rains, don't distract yourself. Don't reach for your phone immediately. Just sit for a moment. Listen. Feel. Notice what comes up. Because whatever you feel in that moment is something your mind has been waiting to show you. Rain doesn't change who you are. It reveals what's already inside you. The calm you feel? That's peace you've been missing. The sadness? That's emotion you haven't fully processed. And when both happen at the same time, that's not confusion. That's depth. So the next time you look out the window and feel that quiet, heavy calm, don't run from it. Don't label it as just sadness. It's something more. It's your mind slowing down, your emotions catching up, and your true self finally being heard. And maybe that's exactly what you needed all along.